Trisha, can you give me my coffee? I'm running late.
Hi, Skip. Hi, Callie.
Money, I got money. Money, I got money.
What is she? What are we doing? Oh my God, stop.
Welcome to our podcast.
Hi guys, what is up? What is poppin'? Welcome back to another podcast. I am Carissa,
I am Jennifer.
and this is Genesis of
Jen and Sis.
your favorite mother-daughter duo podcast. Sorry, I forgot to say that
You
part.
looked at me wrong. I thought I did something wrong.
No, you're fine. So J. Clay is fresh off of the plane. She had a very, very tragic flight. Do you want to tell about what happened?
I mean, the flight itself wasn't bad. It was just getting on the flight.
Yeah, she had delays, cancellations, maintenance.
Maintenance issues. Did I tell you though? Well, I'll just tell you now, guys. Now, so my flight was supposed to go out. My first flight on Sunday at 12:37. I didn't leave the airport till 6:30 p.m. After they said that our flight just wasn't going to take off at all till 6:30 the next morning.
How many times did they delay it before that?
5 times. It was delayed 5 times. And then, like I said, they told everyone that we weren't going to be able to take off till today, 6:30 this morning. And then,
Did
so
you have to buy that, or was it all just like moved to the next day? Oops, sorry.
well, some people couldn't do that. Some people drove to the Omaha airport. Omaha airport, and had to take flights out. But mine, I had to wait till this morning. Plus, I figured I would just get an extra day with Dad. And then they kept my bag overnight. So, talk about disgusting. The outfit that I wore home today, I slept in last night.
I mean, that's not even gross.
But it is, because I wore it yesterday, sitting in the airport all day long.
Oh, so the flight people saw you in the same outfit again? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They saw me in the outfit. I wore it all day long. I went home, I showered.
You did shower.
Well, then I put the dirty clothes back on, slept in them, and then I put them, well, they stayed on, and then I wore them today, and I just took them off whenever I come home.
Yes.
But so I show up this morning for the flight, and I go to the counter, wait for an hour, and tell them, just want to make sure my bag's going to be on this flight. Oh, yes, Mrs. Clayton. They remembered my name. Like, oh, yes, Mrs. Clayton, it's on the flight. I turn around one more time, and I was like, it's definitely on the flight. And they said, it's definitely on the flight. Well, long story short, after landing today and sitting there waiting for about, how long was it?
At least an hour, because no, it had to be an hour, because when you texted me, first of all, you landed 15 minutes early. So then by the time I got to the airport, it had to be 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, I was in row 5, so I did get off the plane quicker than normal because I was in row 5. But, so I got off and go straight down, and I'm standing there and waiting, and then come to find out, my bag is still in Iowa.
So she has 8-day-long unwashed hair with a bottle of dry shampoo in.
Literally.
She has unbrushed teeth. She used a lollipop and gum to brush her teeth because her stuff's in there.
My toothbrush.
I
have no straightener. I have no curling iron.
Yeah, but your hair looks really good that way.
Well, this is
Less is
8
better.
days of not being washed. 8.
And
I can't
what else
believe I'm
was
even
it?
telling people that.
What else was it that you were missing? Or is that it? Oh, we don't have her bag. That's a lot to miss.
Yeah.
But yeah, so stressful little flight. But your week was good?
It was. I got to see Dad.
And you got a lot of work done for
I did.
the website?
I did. And I think it's because I didn't have to worry about letting the dogs out, thanks to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I watched the dogs, and first 3 days, absolute angels. Honestly, all of them did amazing. Pickle was sick though, so I think that has a lot to do with it. He was not causing any drama. And then
Pickle is very fickle.
He's definitely, no, because I took him to the freaking doctor, or took him to the hospital, emergency room again. And like, oh my
Why?
gosh. Because he was throwing up. And it wasn't just like throwing up, like it was every 10 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then he had diarrhea, so I was like, oh my gosh, I have to take him to the hospital.
Because I never believe you, I'm going to be honest. But then, so I asked Sam.
No.
He was like, no, she's not lying.
And well, I wasn't gonna take him to the emergency. I was gonna wait till the next day, take him to the vet, because the vet doesn't charge freaking crazy money like the emergency room does. So I take him, but I had to because I was crying, I was freaking out, and Sam was like, take him to the freaking hospital. So I did, and they felt his abdomen, they took his temperature, did all that kind of stuff. He had blood work done 2 weeks prior, so they're like, nothing can change in 2 weeks like that drastic. So they said that he either number one had an allergic reaction to something that he's been eating, or number two, they said, have you been feeding him a lot of like foreign objects? And I'm like, what do you mean by foreign objects?
Legos.
And I was like, well, his favorite food is like apples and strawberries, and they were like, well, yeah, some dogs' stomachs, they said especially small dogs, can't have that all the time.
He thought there was blood in his poop too. So that
Well, that's because he was
strawberries.
nonstop pooping like over and over again.
Right.
So yeah.
He was a hemorrhoid.
But I had to deal with the dogs this whole weekend. Pickle was sick in the beginning. He's perfectly fine now.
You notice he always
Back
gets
to-
sick evenings, weekends, or holidays.
Yes, seriously.
All the premium charge times.
But yeah, so he is doing better. But at the beginning, the dogs are good. I gave my mom the report card for their dogs. I said Skip honestly gets a freaking A. I wouldn't say A+.
What would you say,
I would give him
Skip?
an A.
Yeah.
I honestly think they both were perfect.
Except for Callie got a C- this time because she was good the first 3 days. Taking her outside, she is the absolute devil. She charged and bit another caterpillar.
Oh, she did not.
Did you
At
tell her
Sam.
what happened the first day?
Oh yeah, and she peed in the hallway. I told her that.
Yeah.
Mhm. She was just not a good girl. Like she was good the
That's
first.
not Callie.
She was good the first 3 days, and then she just has enough. She's like, you know what? I'm being bad, and so she was bad. I even told my mom. I said Pablo was better than Pickle. Pickle was hands down the worst this week. He
That's
was
what she
a
said.
terror. First 3 days when he was sick, angel.
And when he is at my house, I'm talking angelic.
He's so
Like
bad.
he's just so innocent and perfect when he comes to my house.
I'm trying to calculate the cost of Pickle,
Oh my gosh.
and it has to be well over $10,000 from training.
I hope FDD's not listening.
From training to the
Your
emergency
visits.
bill you had to pay, to the emergency bill I had to pay, to...
The other emergency bill you have to pay.
No, it's only been 2 emergency bills.
No, 3.
What's
He's
the-
been there 3 times.
The emergency room?
Yeah, with the emergency vet. You had an emergency vet appointment.
Before these last 2 times?
Yes. I'm
When?
trying to think of what it was.
No, I took him to the vet. When he was throwing up that one day, I took him to the vet.
I don't think it was throwing up.
But, like, he gets these exams, he's had blood work done, there's literally nothing wrong with this dog. He's just the
Casted.
most dramatic freaking dog. Like, when he throws up, he acts like he's dying, so I freak out and rush him to the hospital. And they look at me like, oh, it's Pickles, mom, my gosh, she's crazy. But yeah, so my week has just been a freaking stress ball, and I have to give a good freaking 60% of that to Pickle. He causes
Well,
me
then
so
I
much
feel bad
stress.
though because Pickle only acts like that when my dogs are there.
Or right before they're about to come. It's like he knows. It would just snotted. But I don't know. It wasn't. I guess it wasn't that bad. But I just feel like there's so much going on that I'm literally so excited for, especially with like the store, and I have like a bunch of stuff on YouTube that I'm working on, like sponsorships and all this kind of stuff. And I'm so excited, but at the same time, I am just so stressed, and it
You're-
shows on my face.
She said that she picked me up at the airport today, which, I mean, that's probably just another stress. Like, I could even just Uber home. I don't care about that.
No.
But, so she picks me up at the airport, drops me off. I come in, get my keys, I leave. She said as soon as I left, she, cried for a half hour.
20
went and
minutes.
Took, or 20, oh, just 20 minutes. Took a bath.
Sobbed. Spazzed. Sam's like, are you okay? I'm like, I need time.
Did you hear her?
No.
No?
No, I cry in silence. I put my head in the pillow and I just... tears just fall out.
I mean, I get like yesterday.
And then I have
started
pity
crying.
parties. Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror when you cry?
Oh.
I
Don't
do.
go there.
It's so ugly.
I literally...
Oh, I'm the ugliest, but I'm sad.
Oh yeah, I'm in the mirror like this. I'll even put my hands on my face like,
I've done that.
I do that too.
I feel bad for myself. Because I'm like, you know what? You work so hard and you're just freaking slapped every day.
You get that from me.
Oh.
Like yesterday, I'm at the airport. Nothing is wrong.
And she calls me crying.
I called you crying. Dad called me. And I just tears just start rolling down my face. And he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's the matter? I'm like, nothing. He's like, what do you mean nothing? He said, you have tears rolling down your cheeks. I honestly don't know why I'm crying.
Yeah, see, like, I'm not emotional like that. This sounds so wrong and so, like, careless, but the only thing I cry over is either, pickle, I cry over pickle all the time, or for myself. I feel such pity for myself.
It's okay.
Like you said, I went home and cried for 20 minutes.
Make it a short window. That's right. And that's okay.
Oh, it is always short, because then I snap into it, because then I get embarrassed. And I'm like, no, like, Sam, like, are you okay, babe? I'm like, I'm fine. Like, everything is
kind
cool.
of like, I know exactly what you mean, because remember that day that you karate chopped my neck and I started crying and then I ended up embarrassed.
Yeah.
And so I had to pout. And so I had to re-embarrass myself by storming out the door.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, like, I hate crying. I feel so weak, so...
I hate when I do something and then I'd give anything to go back and not do it.
I hate when you embarrass yourself or when you get too mad and you freaking scream.
I know.
Yesterday playing Mario Kart, oh my gosh, I've never hit Sam in my life, but it was, oh my gosh, I don't know what got into me. So he wins a race and he grabs my leg, like, you know how Austin does that all the time?
Yes.
He grabbed my leg like this and number one, it scared me. Number two,
it was like
and it was just not the right bone. It was like a funny bone. It freaking, out of reaction, it didn't hurt him. He was like laughing about it, but it sounded so hard. I was like, on his shoulder, his bad shoulder.
I slapped Dad one time.
Yeah, in the face. But I slapped Sam on the shoulder, and I was like, oh my gosh! And I got terribly embarrassed.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Because then Austin turned around and he goes, that wouldn't fly with me.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
Yes, he seriously said that.
And then he embarrassed you more, because Austin's done that to me too. But he's right.
Or if I freak out on Sam and I was like,
know.
why did I do that? I'm so embarrassed. I need to keep calm and collected.
Well, the time, and it was me and Dad playing stupid games, and there was a buzzer, and he kept putting the buzzer right by my ear, just bzz, bzz. And I said, Donnie, stop.
And
his mom was there. 100 times. And I even said, Donnie, stop, or I'm going to slap you. Well, he did it again, and I swear, like,
it just happened.
Something come out of my body.
Yeah.
And it was just like, whoosh. And then as soon as I did it, I was like, like this, and I know his mom. Oh, I know she was mad. I'd be mad too.
Oh, if Sierra slapped Austin in the face,
oh
you'd be
I'd be
mad.
irate. I'd be irate.
Yeah.
And as soon as I did it, I was like, no. And Donnie left. Okay, so left, and I'm in the room with his mother, and I'm just like,
how are you doing?
She didn't say nothing, and I know she wanted to like have at it with me. I know I would definitely want to. And I do regret that. Like, but on the other hand, it's like, stop pushing my buttons like that, yo.
Right. It just came out of nowhere for me. But yeah, so I don't know, it's just been like a wacky week for me.
Yeah. And we do not condone hitting men, because it is
that
is a terrible thing, and no female should ever hit a man.
Yeah, but so I had my little pity party right before the podcast, and then I got in the bath, and I'm not a bath person. I'm 100% a shower person.
I can't wait to get a bath.
But I sat in the bath, turned it up super hot, and I literally was brought back to life. Felt like my soul, what's that word?
Lifted out of your body?
No, resurrected. And I just felt better.
Did you
put my clothes on?
Just water.
Water and I always just take my shampoo and squirt it in there and makes bubbles. Purple shampoo, I had a purple bath.
Carissa!
I know. But yeah, so that was my week. It was a little stressful, but
I'm sorry, because I feel like I added to it. And I feel like with the launch and everything, I'm adding more
But
to
I'm
it.
so excited for the launch.
So am I. Like, I can't.
So
do you understand? Today's Monday.
I know. We have a lot of work to do.
Friday. We literally have 4 days because Saturday is the launch day.
So
it might have to be a late Saturday.
We have, and you guys will see my YouTube video that goes up today. We have half of our inventory in the house right now. We went out and bought it at the Fashion District. And then we just spent a couple $1,000s online
You don't even
with like
know
really cute stuff.
what the total is.
Okay, I don't. So we have like half of our inventory still coming in. So pretty much all that. We have to unbox it. We have to create labels. We have to, you ordered all like the packaging and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we just have to do photo shoots and post it onto the website.
By the way, wait till you see my models. They are hot.
Mm-hmm. I'm one of them.
Who's the other one?
The
princess.
Oh yes, here. I wasn't even thinking. I thought you were talking about like the model inquiry we're doing.
Yes, if you are a plus size model
in Arizona,
area, in like close to us.
And you don't have to be a model, just like
Yeah.
if you want to model for the
If
clothes.
you think you're cute.
Right.
Even if you don't, we'll make you cute.
Yes. So we're super excited. That's going to be what we have going on. Sorry, I'm on my phone. I found this hilarious quote actually. No, I'm pulling up something for the podcast that we're going to be doing. But I have to say this to you real quick because it's funny.
I think she's.
Does anybody hear my microphone going in and out?
No.
Because it's pissing me off. Okay, this reminds me of you.
She's angry.
This
Right, reminds me of.
This
Reminds
quote,
you of me?
this quote says, I was going to go to the gym, but I literally went last month. I wouldn't want to overdo it.
True.
Oh.
True. No, because shame on me. Shame on me. And see, this is my thing.
But you used to overdo it.
Is there something that you do on the planes, like all the time? There's something that I do almost every flight. No?
Pray. I pray.
Well, yeah. No,
I was like, God, please get me home safe, please.
Every time, right as the plane is like starting to take, like, speed to take off,
I boomerang it.
I always say, Dear Heavenly Father, please wrap your arms around this plane and help me to land safely at our destination.
I just say, God, please get me home safe. That's all I
It
say.
worked. It's worked every time so far.
Well, that's great.
So, but no, I always go through pictures, and then I gotta delete old pictures, or pictures I don't want, and I'm so mad. It was whenever you come over and we did that outside workout at the Viva?
Yeah.
I was looking so good. What's the matter with you?
I remember
for not,
you-
like saying to me, "Yo,
This is what I think,
I wish you could
personally.
slap me."
I think that you are an all-in or all-out type of person.
Yes, that's our family.
Like, when you were working out, like, me and Austin both would just be like, is she good? Like, she is just
Yes.
a freaking firecracker. It'd be 11 o'clock at night, and I'd FaceTime my mom just trying to chill, and she's, like, on the freaking stair stepper. Like, you just go so hard, and you just wear yourself out.
I don't even think it's that. Because when I'm doing it, I enjoy it and I love it. My problem is if I'm pulled out of my routine for like going to see dad or just going somewhere, even for like 2-3 days, it just totally throws me out of my routine. And then I'm like, I'll get it when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get back. And like now, it is a legitimate excuse. It shouldn't be, but it is. I even said I've sacrificed sleep.
Yeah.
And that's not me. So it's not like I'm sitting around watching TV or like I'm working nonstop. But still, I should find even 30 minutes and just go do something in the gym.
But personally, what I think is, like, I've seen you, like, fluctuate a lot, and this time, I mean, I don't know what your scale says, but I
don't
truthfully,
either.
honest to God, like, you definitely aren't the skinniest you've ever been, but you are not far off. Like, you still are so fit. Like, look at, like, you are a freaking poppin' 43-year-old.
I will say, I do.
So it's
have
not too
great
late. Muscle memory,
I
right.
do. Thank God. Because literally, and it won't, like, once I get back into it, it's not going to take me long. It's just getting back into
Yeah.
the workouts.
And, like you
Austin.
said, 30 minutes a day. It's just,
And
it's
I was
not
supposed
gonna
to
take
that
much.
Frost because Austin wants me to be.
What was that? Pickles here?
That must be the film on my teeth falling off. But no, Austin wants me to be healthy so bad. It's me that, and so he won't like say you're terrible for not blah blah blah. But he'll be like, "You working out, Mom?" And I'm like, "Well,
Just don't make
Upstairs.
excuses. Just say, I am or I'm not. It's
That's what I'm
that
saying, and I
simple.
cannot lie to him.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Well, you shouldn't.
Well, I don't. I want to.
But it's,
I don't.
like I said, it's not that far off. Just, get back into it. Don't make excuses, and that's it. My microphone is off. Hello.
It is not.
I think you sound fine.
I just feel like I just keep getting
Then
cut off.
Pull it in closer.
Or tighten it.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No.
All right, let's
Never
move
talk about
into some like a little bit of fun things here.
Okay.
To start, we're just gonna jump all over the place. We got pet peeves to talk about. We
That's
got
what
like
we do.
fall edition, this or that, some bad habits, things that we're attracted to about boys. What?
I do want to add one thing.
Okay.
In the whole scheme of the airport mishap being stuck there for hours, I found us subscribers for our podcast.
Oh wait, I heard you say that in your
Yes.
Instagram story.
Yes, like they legit did it. I didn't even ask them to.
Oh really?
And they were all looking at it. And
Well, shout out to you guys if you're
pulled out
listening.
one of them was when I was online with American Airlines. And I was telling them that I needed to be back because I had a podcast that we have scheduled for every Monday, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, a podcast? She goes, I just started listening. Next thing you know, she's like, oh, she goes, I love your cover photo. And she explained it. She's like, it's like the two girls by the pool, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, just subscribed. And I was like, well, while you're at it, I was like, do you watch YouTube? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, you need to look.
That's sweet.
Why didn't I even tell her about Sierra Autumn?
It's
Because you're
okay.
fake.
No. Listen, if you're listening,
Yeah.
go to Sierra Autumn. Shame on me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, that's not okay. Shame on me.
All right, we're gonna jump around because that's what we always do.
I know.
And which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do relatable? Do you want to do festive, this like fall time, this or that? Do you want to do bad habits? Or do you want to do what you're attracted to about boys?
Probably not that one because there's not many men that I'm attracted to, period.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like,
Oh,
yeah,
like,
I
what
kinda
do
am.
I like about guys?
yeah,
Like-
it's not all just physical.
Oh. I don't know. Sierra pick.
Do the fall this or that thing.
Okay. Fall, this or that.
That.
Would you rather have pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Apple pie. Warmed up in a microwave.
With ice cream.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
And more crust, less apples.
Me too.
Yes.
No, you
Yes.
sometimes
Yes.
rip it.
Sometimes there's just too many apples.
Yes.
What about you, Steve?
Apple pie.
Pumpkin pie for sure.
Ew.
Hands down. Cool.
I like
whip.
pumpkin pie. I like it, but I want apple pie.
No, not me. Pumpkin all the way. Comment what you guys think. I want you guys to actually comment down below all your answers to this.
Yes.
Just the fall one, because I know there's a lot. Or actually, you can do whatever you want. That was rude. Okay. Halloween Town or Hocus Pocus? Haven't seen either. So
Halloween, I guess.
I've
You
never
haven't
seen any
seen
movies.
Halloween Town?
No.
Oh, that's a movie?
So good.
You said no. You're so stupid.
What is it?
Halloween Town or Hocus Pocus? I know Hocus Pocus is a movie. I've definitely heard of it.
So I was just thinking, do you want Halloween? I know what Hocus Pocus is, but I've never watched it either.
What is Hocus Pocus?
It's a show.
I've never seen that, but
It's
I've
a
seen
show.
Halloween Town.
It's about like witches, I think. I've never watched it.
All right, what do you choose?
Halloween Town.
Okay. Would you rather be wearing a North Face or Uggs? I used to be an Uggs girl all the way around, but I'm gonna
Probably
choose North Face.
No. I just
Although-
wore a North Face hoodie.
Although Uggs came out with slippers,
I
not
know.
not the ones that you slide on like that, the ones that you wear as sandals with the strap on the back,
Yeah.
pink and fluffy.
Cute.
Ew.
So cute. I need them. What about you?
I would pick my Uggs, but my slipper Uggs.
Slipper Uggs. Okay.
They're so comfy.
College football or professional football?
Professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
Even though me and my mom have been terrible fans this year.
Oh.
What's the Steelers record?
4-1.
Oh.
1-4.
Yeah, 1-4.
Which was 4-1.
Okay, pumpkin spice or cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Pumpkin spice.
Neither.
You don't like cinnamon.
I don't like cinnamon. I don't like pumpkin spice.
You
You don't like cinnamon?
I like cinnamon if it's like a cinnamon bun, but like cinnamon coffee, cinnamon.
Have you
Just
ever
don't
had
like.
toast with cinnamon on it?
Okay, I like that.
Cinnamon sugar. That used to be one of my faves.
Sheesh. Blankets or sweaters? Blankets.
Both.
Blankets.
But yeah, blanket.
Yeah. That's all there was. I was trying to think in my head, like, what are the ones I could ask, but that was, like, the most basic one. Okay, let's go jump to a have you ever.
Ugh.
Have you ever snuck food into the movie theater? Well,
Yes.
obviously.
I used to take you into like the dollar store. And
I
could
sneak
pick
in
stuff out.
acai bowls, ice cream,
I never carried a purse.
Chipotle.
remember? I just started carrying a purse within the last like year,
Mm-hmm.
right? Before that, I only carried purses to the movie theater.
Yeah.
I usually hide my stuff in the blanket.
Yeah, definitely, because you have to
We would
bring a
take
blanket. to
Starbucks and then put the blanket over.
That's what I'm saying. I brought in Chipotle. I brought in everything.
But you know what? I mean, think about like even sometimes I was bringing healthy foods in there,
Oh yeah.
and
Used
they
to.
should allow you to because they offer nothing healthy, nothing except for water. They have no snacks that are healthy, none.
But even their water, Dad will drink because it's Astani.
Right.
Did you know there's this new, well, I don't know if it's new, but I saw on a bunch of YouTube videos, you take a bowl, okay, like a big bowl, and you fill it up with whatever you want to bring, and then you tape it to your stomach. This is going extra.
Make you look pregnant.
Make you look pregnant, and you walk in the movie theater,
Oh,
and then you
right.
open up your bowl, and you have all your stuff in there. That's great.
That is a good idea.
Alright, so, yeah, obviously we've all snuck food in.
Yeah, I think everybody has, and if you haven't, you're lying.
Yeah.
Have you ever skipped class?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No?
You've
Never.
No, I did not. Never skipped school, ever. Never once.
Have you ever had your card declined at checkout?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
You?
Yes. Oh my gosh, listen, just today I got a phone call from one of our vendors saying, Mrs. Clayton, your card declined for an order that you placed. Like,
What?
For the,
Oh, because you have to keep
Close.
reloading?
now here they had the wrong stupid expiration date.
Mm.
They had 7/24 and it was supposed to be 8/24.
But have you
I'm
ever,
like,
like,
you need
have
to
you ever
decline.
just, okay, besides that, like, besides, like, accidental things,
Oh my gosh.
have you ever been to the, like, grocery store and then
Yes.
was like, I'm sorry, this is
And you
declined?
have to put things back.
Yes.
Like now, I'm not gonna lie. Like now, if it's declined, I know there's an issue. It's usually
Yeah.
like my card's on hold or something because I'm spending too much at one time, or like, or I'm out of state, so they'll put it like they'll freeze it or something. But before, yeah, I remember the days being in line and like being like, oh yeah, it's because I don't have enough money.
And I used to, like, be on my bank, like, try to pull up my bank account real quick
Adding
in the
it up.
line. And be like, okay, I can get that, I can get that, I can get that. Can't
now,
wait till
I
I'm
don't,
rich.
like I don't even look at the price.
No, it's going in. Bougie beatus. Have you ever been declined, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever ate an entire pizza to yourself?
Yeah.
Like a mod
It's-
glaze one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even finish that.
Must be nice.
I usually don't.
I
usually
do.
Don't.
I
But
clear it
have.
every time.
Why?
A mod pizza, every
No.
time, cleared.
I usually eat half of a mod. Or
Yeah, me
glaze.
too.
Usually.
Like when I first met Sam, I remember we went there in the beginning. I like faked ate half of it, starving.
Me and Mel both one time together both ate oral pizzas there.
That's nothing like that.
To
But
me,
now
it is.
I clear it.
Because you're working
And then like
hard.
those girls want to be all cute and leave their crust. That's the best freaking part.
I know.
I'm like, give me that crust. I'll dip it in my sauce. I hate when girls leave the crust. That's not cute.
Yeah.
Stop.
Not cute. It's not the look.
Have you ever had your diary read by somebody else? Yes, my mom. My mom used to go and find my diary and read it.
That's right, girlfriend. I'd read your text. I had rights to that phone. That was my phone.
Okay, but not even the phone. The diary. I remember I had a like light. It was a pen that you could write and
Oh,
you could
yeah.
only be seen by the light. And I caught my mom one time. I was freaking like 10 years old. My mom's like reading with my light on my diary.
Guess what? That's what moms that care do.
And I remember what I wrote. It was like.
What?
It was like. It was so embarrassing. I wrote it even backwards. I knew my mom was gonna read it, and you asked me. It said, I remember it said, "See your evil eye," and you figured out what that meant.
What was it?
It was like, "I love Lewis," but I wrote "See your evil eye," and you were like, "I know what this means." I was like, "No," I was like, "That's an inside joke between me and Lexi." I was talking about Lexi Thomas and me.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. These parents nowadays that are like, oh, everyone needs their privacy. No, they don't. If you want privacy, you need to live on your own. I don't care. You can come at me. You can send me hate mail. You can send me whatever you want. No. You don't deserve privacy until you're older. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
As long as, especially because I'm responsible for things that you do.
Yeah, that's true.
So no.
Have you ever had your diary read?
Ridden?
What is
Ridden?
it?
Did anybody
Read?
go ridden?
Red, almost. One time my mom told me she was gonna go find it, so I went upstairs and I erased it, and she tried to read the erased words.
Did you ever have like a key, the Lisa Frank
Yeah.
one, the key
Yeah.
to hide the key in your pocket?
She made me tell her the code. I had a code
Oh
one.
yeah, it's a paperclip.
I know. We're so stupid. Like I had no idea.
That Lisa.
I remember I hid my Austin got my diary one time, but I got it out of his hands because I was freaking
You
out.
was probably more afraid of Austin finding out.
No,
stuff
because
in your
I
diary
wrote
than
bad. I wrote bad stuff. Like I would write cuss words, and I would just be bad. Or I would write stuff like I hate my brother or something like that in it. And I remember we had bunk beds and we shared a room, and I hid it under the bars of the bunk bed because I had the bottom one. I would hide it under there and then stuff it under the sheet. And Austin got it one time, and I beat the crap out of him. Oh, I used to beat Austin
You
up so
did?
bad.
Yes.
I beat my brother up too.
Did you?
Oh, I
Bad girl.
destroyed Austin. Austin had 10 minutes of torture. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I pinned him down. I would sit in the room for 10 minutes. If he
Remember
got my
me and
nerves.
Jacqueline?
Yes.
Jacqueline Kovaleski
Yes.
babysitting Austin and Colin.
Oh, I'll tell that story after.
Oh.
I had
You might
10
not
minutes.
want to.
10 minutes of torture for Austin. This is my crazy younger self. I'm not like this anymore. I'm calm and collected. But I would set my alarm for 10 minutes, and
This is not a lot.
Austin couldn't do anything because I was literally 50 pounds heavier than him. And I would just sit on him, and he could not move.
Because he was so tiny.
This is Austin's a little nugget, and I was a big old freaking balloon. I was huge, and he was so small.
I know.
And I just pinned him down, and I would just hold him down, and I would spit on him. I would scratch him,
She would spit and then suck it back up.
but sometimes I would let it just go. I remember literally taking I didn't have fake
Terrible.
nails or anything, so they were short, but I would scratch his face,
Yeah.
slap him,
Yeah.
punch him. I would pull his hair.
But
I was
you,
evil.
You did that all the time though. Let the spit drop
But it was
and then
so
slurp it back up.
But I remember he'd be like, "I'm sorry, Sissy, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I told you not to annoy me. I just wanted you to play with me." I'm like, "I did not want to play with you."
I know.
I was like evil. And then, okay, me and Jacqueline Kovaleski.
Oh my gosh, this is bad. This is bad. This
So-
is who I trusted.
This is terrible.
How old
This
were
is
you?
terrible.
Had to,
14?
no, because 14's high school. We were still in middle school. So I'd say like 12, 13.
And Jacqueline was supposed to be the mature one.
Yeah, she used to be my
I would think I was more disappointed in Jacqueline.
Yeah, I turned her out. Turned her out. So Austin had a best friend named Colin, and I had a best friend named Jacqueline.
They
And
were brother,
Jacqueline and Colin were brother and sister, and me and Austin, obviously, brother and sister. So one day, Kenny Lynn decides to leave Colin and Jacqueline with us. Mom goes to work, Dad goes to work, and it's just us four at the house. So me and Jacqueline had to be responsible babysitters, and the boys were just
I
being
truly
so...
left. The only reason I left was because I had faith in Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Because
The
Jacqueline
boys-
was always very mature.
The
From the
boys
beginning.
were so bad. Like, oh my
Mm.
gosh, they were so bad.
They were just boys, just running around like.
Got Nerf
Like that
guns
kind
and was
of-
thrown at us. Jacqueline literally, Austin, what is it called? Nerf gun?
Yeah.
Shot. Nerf gun. Austin kept shooting her and she was not having it, so she took it and she bit the Nerf, she bit every Nerf gun in half so they couldn't, the little bullets. So they just kept getting on her nerves. So first we tried to put them in a closet and we lit every candle in the house and lined it up so they couldn't get out of the closet. We put them in the closet with candles.
I'm just lucky my house didn't burn to the ground.
Then that didn't work because they got out. So we chased them down. And me and Jacqueline were big. Jacqueline was tall and I was wide. And we got these little boys and we stuffed them. We had a husky that was a big dog, so we had to have a big cage.
Like the big, like honest to God, if you're watching on YouTube, it was like.
Like a cage that a husky
It
could
was
fit
like
in.
breast high.
Yeah. We stuffed Austin and Colin in there, locked it, and then we got
For real.
butcher knives and put the butcher knives in the top of the cage.
Yes.
So they couldn't even move a hair.
They couldn't move.
And they were sobbing because they were both little sissies, both of them.
Well, I mean, when your sisters are hovering over you with
And then we
butcher
heard
knives-
the minivan door shut. We knew you were home. We hurried up, run, get the butcher knives out,
And it was
let them out, and they're
those boys-
sobbing. They told on us.
Those boys were like, yeah, Jacqueline.
Yeah, I turned Jacqueline out. Me and Austin were so bad. Jacqueline and Colin were so good.
I know.
Like Colin was like the most shy, didn't want to make any drama.
I love
Jacqueline
watching
was so
like,
mature.
His Instagrams and stuff now. He's so like
Different.
more out of his shell. than
He
what
wouldn't
used
even
to be.
speak. I remember Colin used to be so
He
shy.
was just always so shy. Now he's like,
Wait, you went to high school with him, right?
no.
Yeah, huh? Apo.
I don't know who you're talking
Oh.
about. I feel so
Probably not,
bad. I
because
hope
Colin-
not.
No, he never talked.
Colin, yeah.
Ever. Never spoke a
Colin,
word.
he played like football, baseball.
You definitely did.
basketball, all
Well,
that.
he's a year younger than her, actually. He's Austin's age.
That's probably
Oh,
why.
yeah.
But he definitely went to Apo. He just never spoke.
He was he was so good. He
yeah.
was always
and
so good.
me and Austin were just terrors. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Kenny Lynn thought the same thing about her kids. She probably thought you and Austin were good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I mean, me and Austin were always respectful.
I got
So we were
respect
bad.
for Austin. So sorry to embarrass Austin, but remember, you could go and spend the night at someone's house and you were perfectly fine.
Austin would cry.
Austin would say, "Mom, can I spend the night?" And I would just be like, "Austin, like, I don't even want you to. I'll be fine." Austin, come. I was like, "If you're going, then you're staying the night." Okay, every time.
Sobbing, calling my mom.
Bawling me, and it's like 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
One time,
He stole their
he
home phone.
stole the Kovalevsky's home phone, hid in a closet, and was calling me.
Crying.
And they're calling him. They're like, "Austin, where are you?" And he wouldn't say. I'm like, I'm on the phone. I'm like, "Austin, tell them where you're at." He was hiding in a closet because he was embarrassed. He was crying. He wanted to come home. He wanted me to come get him.
Austin couldn't even last at a birthday party. He would
No.
always cry. He always
just
wanted to come home.
never. He just
Didn't want to go to school.
And he just didn't want to leave me. Period.
Oh, me, I was like, "Mom, I'm going to the beach for this weekend." You're like, "No, you're not." I did not care.
And then you remember the one time Austin went camping, and I think it was Jason Stewart's house. They had like a camp out type of thing with like a.
Probably.
And we were going there, and he was nervous because it was an overnight trip. He
Oh,
was
I know you're
older.
talking about the outlet one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was nervous to go. Did you hear this story?
No.
So he was very nervous, and I was like, "Austin, come on, like you're almost in high school. You're gonna be fine."
Oh, he's.
I promise you. And he's like, "Okay." I convinced him to go. I was like, "You're gonna have a blast. They're gonna cook over the fire and like have like cookout stuff." And I was like, "You're gonna have so much fun." And I was like, "And you have your cell phone." He just had a cell phone. I'm like, "You're gonna have your cell phone." I'm like, "So everything's fine." So we're driving, and he starts crying. I'm like, "Bro,
In high
he's
school?
there." We're like almost to the house, and I'm like, "Why are you crying?" And he's like, "Because they're not gonna have an outlet." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "How am I gonna charge my phone?" And
Sobbing
crying.
in the
And I'm
car.
like, "Austin," I'm like, "You're gonna be able to charge your phone." "No, I'm not." And I'm like, "What is he?" You know those signs that say no outlet?
I
Yeah.
still don't even know what that means.
That means like it's just like a usually. a
There's no
circle.
out, like,
Like,
it's
you
a dead end. Like,
Oh,
you can't get
okay.
out.
So he saw that, but he thought that meant
Oh, no.
there was no outlets.
So the house-
So he wouldn't be able to charge his phone.
I remember that. That was funny.
Oh, man.
Today's Embarrass Austin Day.
I know. Sorry, Austin. Oh, see, if you would have told me that, I have so many stories to embarrass Austin about.
Well, whatever. Let him out.
No, save it for another time.
Oh, honey, are you okay?
Yeah.
She's so dramatic.
Okay. Is that it for that story?
Yes.
Okay. Next one is going to be, how many of these things have we done together?
Okay.
First one, BITCH'd about our exes together. I feel like I've talked crap about mine, but you've never really talked crap about yours.
I don't really have very many. And mine were from, like, you weren't even alive, so you wouldn't know that.
Right. It's not really gossip about them.
Yeah.
Alright.
And every story ended the same. Nobody liked me.
Next one, worn matching outfits together.
Yes.
When?
Remember that day for your YouTube channel? We have a picture.
Oh,
The white
That
pants
was
and the
so
yellow
fun.
shirt. You did my hair we were.
It wasn't white pants, it was jeans.
White. They were these pants, I think.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, they were jeans.
But that was fun.
It was fun.
I think that like once
I
it gets
still have the outfit.
I think once it gets closer to Christmas, we should come to the podcast dressed in matching PJs.
Yes.
Okay.
You too, like footies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yes.
yes, with the hood.
Yes.
Remember the ones we saw in Target last year?
Yes.
You almost
there
bought?
were a lot of cute ones.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Okay.
Next one. Held their hair back when they vomited. I've never held yours
No.
back. Have you held mine back?
I mean, as
maybe.
your mom.
Yeah.
But I think they're talking about little drunken escapades.
I never threw up when I was drunk. Never.
I did.
I've done. I have twice. I have twice, I think, but traveled overseas together. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have lots of inside jokes together. No.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? That's what sushi do. Went on a road trip together.
Yes.
And we just went on one recently, and we realized I was so embarrassed because I used to get my mom so much about peeing. I'd be like, "You're so annoying." My mom would literally pee her pants every time because we would never let her stop.
Yeah.
Like when we would drive to Pittsburgh, Dad would just not stop for you.
He's the worst parent. We are not stopping.
But
go now. And
this
I was
trip,
like, Mom, doesn't matter if I go right this second. I'm still gonna have to go again.
but this trip to LA was supposed to be what, like 5 hours max.
Yeah.
We stopped every hour to pee.
Speaking of flights, that's another. Like, I have things that I do every time. I have to go to the bathroom right before the flight. Like, I wait and I watch, like, where it says boarding in 10. Once it says boarding in 10 minutes.
You can go on the plane.
No, I don't like to get up. Because I usually.
I hate
try
when I
to
go window
window
seat, but I hate having to tell people I have to get up to go pee.
That's why
Yeah,
I
that's true.
go. And then, like, without fail. I don't care if the flight's for an hour. I have to. It's like a thing in my head. I have to go to the bathroom before the flight takes off.
Yeah. Binge ate together. Donut friend. Hey. Donut friend.
Oh. I talked to a lady at the airport about it. That's how good it was.
Oh, I have a mukbang on my channel going today. Have ever seen each other naked? Yep. I used to take baths with my mom.
We bathed together.
Till I was like 5. And Austin. And then Austin.
Chocolate nibbles.
Austin was like 3, and then my mom was like, "You gotta."
Did you see my face?
Oh, I thought you just farted. That's what you do when you fart.
No, I went like this.
Austin, me and my mom used to take baths together.
Do you remember?
And then when he was like 3, he was like, "Mom, why do you have chocolate nibbles?"
I was like, okay. I said the door and said, I think we're done with Austin in the bathtub.
Ew, but that's gross.
Do you remember when-
Yeah, because you have dark nipples. Mine are pale pink.
Do you remember what we used to watch?
General Hospital. We used to watch soap operas and that. And then you used to buy us those little peels that turn into animals. And the crayons. We would be sitting in some nasty bath that Austin's drawing on the side.
He'd be drawing on me. So yes, we have definitely seen each other naked. We bathed together. That's disgusting.
We were babies.
But when you say that, like,
This one's funny. Fantasize about buying houses near each other.
near each other.
With each other.
I just told Dad that this weekend. I was like, don't worry, me and Carissa will have the cook, because he was talking about like buying things that just don't matter. And I was like, don't worry. I was like, you worry about growing your business. I'll buy the things that don't matter. The house and
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
It's definitely happening. You tell them you love them.
Yes.
Most times. Like on the phone.
Yeah.
Never just like, "Mom, I love you." That's so weird to me.
No, but like every time we talk, we always say goodbye, love you. Or
Yeah.
good night, love you, sweet dreams, something like that.
Yeah. Hated anyone they hated hated anyone they hated automatically.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Pretty much.
That's so rude. Shared each other's clothes. Yes. I think both ways. You've worn mine, I've worn yours, yeah. Oh, remember I went through a stage in high school where I would steal all your clothes? You would get so upset.
Yeah. Remember when you tried to sell some of them?
Yeah. You've pretended to be them on the phone.
Yes.
When did you pretend to be me on the phone?
What was it for?
I never pretended to be you.
It was whenever we were having those issues with your Discover card. And they were like, at first they're like, we can't talk to you unless we talk to her.
Oh my gosh. I remember
And
Dad.
you needed me to do it.
Dad tried to pretend to be me the one time.
Oh, I've been Dad before.
What? Did they believe
Oh
it?
yeah, and it's so funny because, like, what are they gonna say?
Yeah, true.
You sound feminine?
Yeah.
Like in 2019, you can't be telling people that. I'll be like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. My name's Donald Clayton.
Fought about stupid things. I feel like in high school, that's it. I didn't know last time we fought. You don't even get on my nerves anymore, really.
Wow.
You used to get on my nerves heavy.
Yeah, I think it's reversed now.
No. Went camping together.
Yes.
Remember the poop chair?
That was genius. I don't
Back
care
in the
what
days
anyone
when I
says.
could poop, I pooped in a poop chair.
That was genius.
We got
You know what that
camping
is?
chairs. Just normal camping
Just
chairs.
regular folding chairs.
Mhm.
Like, or beach chairs,
Cut a
whatever.
hole.
Cut a hole, took it in the back,
So you could just
Poop.
sit there like this,
and
but
poop.
there's a hole right under you, so you could just.
Yeah.
Made up a dance routine with each other. No.
I think.
Remember
Remember the talent show?
Yeah.
That was who was you with?
Jamie Hamlin.
Jamie, yeah.
And Austin. Austin danced the honky tonk badonk donk.
Awesome.
He did break dancing. He did break dancing to
He
it.
did good.
He broke dance to a country song. Stalked their crushes. I mean, you never really had a crush. Yes, you have. My mom, I used to have to tell my mom to unfollow my ex-boyfriends. We would break up, my mom would still be following them. Like, unfollow them.
Well, that's not a crush of mine.
No, stalked my crush.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Or vice versa. I've never stalked yours. And the last one, text each other while we're both in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, but I don't remember when.
I would think so.
Most likely. Alright, yeah. Do we have a game for today? It's definitely your turn. I've picked the last 3 times.
I know.
Well, you could think, and we can do one last little thing. I think this one would be funny.
How
So,
about this is the game? Go ahead.
no. It cannot be a game. So you're gonna have to truly think. These are the last ones. We're gonna talk about our bad habits. Just say yes or no. We're not gonna go into explanation. Yes or freaking no.
Right.
Is this one of your bad habits? Swearing. No.
Yeah.
You got better.
It used
Yeah,
to.
I did get
Yes,
better.
you
She
did.
thought cocky was a bad word.
Cocky. No, I don't
Because her
think
mind's in
cocky.
the gutter.
I know, right?
Being late.
No.
Mom!
Ah.
The latest woman you'll ever meet.
I'm telling you, I had such a good run, and then the last month, 2 months,
When have you ever had a good run?
who are you kidding?
You're always in 8th place.
Who are you kidding?
You're always late.
Now, recently, yes, I have been.
I'm
I
mostly
can't,
not.
make it on time for my life. Well, I can. Things that count.
Just be honest, yes or no?
Yes.
No.
No.
Losing keys, yes.
No.
Not even losing, I never lose
Lose
them.
anything.
I forget them.
She loses her everything.
No, I've never lost my keys. I've never been like, I can't find my keys. I forget them. I'm like, forgot them in the house, now I'm locked out.
No, I do not.
The only time I lose mine is when somebody takes them.
Yeah. Me and Sam.
You can see her take her keys?
We always heard, where's my keys? I'm like, Sam, get the keys back. Fidgeting.
Oh, those are actually FTDs, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fidgeting. Mm-mm.
No.
No, I don't think so. What's fidgeting?
Like,
Oh, yeah, maybe.
like you have to always like move your,
Yeah.
Like always doing something.
itching yourself or something. Procrastination. Yes.
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 To the umpteen.
Checking your phone. Yes.
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 I feel like Sierra's the best though. Like when we're out to dinner, I always notice you're not on your phone.
Well, that's only because my mom never let us be on our phone at dinner.
Well, that's a good habit to
Yes,
have.
it is.
Like
So,
me and my
it's just-
fam, we love each other, but we talk 24/7. So when we go out to eat, it's like our resting
I know.
time. So we're just like,
That's
and I
what
like
my
looked up one time and Sierra was the only one just like, oh my gosh, you're being so rude.
My dad always said like, because we would work together and we lived together, so
Mhm.
we were constantly communicating. And then we got to dinner and it's just like we're like this. And I said, you know, people are looking like, oh, look at that poor couple. There's like, no, I'm like, you have no idea.
How
we
much?
talk all day. This is my break.
Yeah. What did I say? Checking the phone? Okay. Interrupting others. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you're bad at interrupting.
No, thank you.
I think you get interrupted.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
All the
very,
time.
like, I listen back to the podcast, I'm like, let her speak.
I don't think you're bad.
Oh, I'm bad.
Do you think she's bad?
No, you just talk more.
Yeah. But it's also what you do. You've done it for how long?
Do you interrupt?
I interrupt Austin, but nobody else.
See, I don't think you interrupt.
Slouching,
Oh,
yes.
terrible.
Yeah.
No one's worse than your son. This is,
Oh,
what-
I know.
I've
This
been
is Austin.
correcting him though.
this is Austin. He had to buy a
Yes.
posture from Amazon.
Yeah.
Gives up easily. It depends on what it is.
Yes.
But
same with me. There are some things that I give up all the time.
Yeah.
There are some things that I will die first before I give up.
I'm the same way.
What do you mean give up? Like give up food or give up like
Anything.
Anything. Like if you start.
That's why we're
something,
saying it depends on what it is for us.
I feel like
Like if we're in a competition, I'm not.
Right.
I'm going not giving
yeah.
up. But like, for example, I started going to school, quit going to school.
I guess it depends then.
Right.
I feel like that's for everybody though.
But I will say, like, everyone talks about, like, says that, I've heard several people say that about me, like, that I've quit things in the past. But what people don't, why I've quit. I had
Why
to
continue
school.
doing something that it does not serve you any longer though?
I loved school. Like, you knew me. I loved it.
You gave up a lot of stuff because you had to for
I
other
would say,
people.
it was for the business, or it was always for something else. Like, I don't just quit things because I just don't feel like it anymore.
Smoking, no.
I did.
But not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Snoring, no.
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 Leaving the lights on, yes.
Yes.
I leave the lights, the TV.
She's gone for a whole entire week and I walk in her house and her TV's playing, the lights are all on. But you guys want to know why? It's not just for any reason. She thinks her cats. She thinks her cats want to watch TV.
Yeah, they just need noise in a house. Eric gets too.
When I went to go visit them, I let them outside on the balcony and they were so happy. I had to literally drag Kitty in. Kitty did not want to come back
I
in.
know, they love it out there.
Biting your fingernails.
No.
No.
I've never been a fingernail
I
biter.
have, but it's never been like a habit. Like I've just, if I get, like if it's ripped a little bit, it has to come all the way off. I can't leave it a little bit.
Touching your face, yes.
What is it?
Touching your face.
Oh no, you, non-stop.
Yeah.
I will go and catch that girl. She sits on the sink.
In the
or
sink.
on the counter with her feet in the sink, and she just sits there and picks.
Hours.
And picks and
If I'm quiet for a while, like
Oh.
Sam knows I don't poop, so if I'm in the bathroom quiet, he knows something's going on. So he comes in, he's like, I knew you were doing that.
And she needs to stop doing that. Like she really.
And now my worst thing is I don't use my hands. I don't use the pimple poppers. I don't use anything. Guess what I use?
tweezers.
Yes.
I remember hearing you say
The
that.
super sharp ones. The ones where you literally just tap it, pimple pops. And then I pull it out,
I mean,
and then I extract it.
Craters in your
I already
face.
do. It's whatever.
That just sounds so much fun.
I can't
No.
stop. And it's not even, I pick my pimples, now I squeeze my blackheads to death, and now I'm obsessed. Don't even ask me. Don't even ask me what I want to do
What?
now.
What?
Or what I do now.
What?
It's disgusting.
I'm sure.
I go like this, and like look up like this so that I have wrinkles up here. I can't even explain this. And then I take my tweezers, and if you go along the lines of the wrinkles, especially if you're wearing makeup, if you're not wearing makeup, then it's kind of bad, kind of good. It extracts, I don't even know what, and then I'm done, and I have cuts on my face, but they go away. But it pulls up oil, and it pulls up dirt, and it pulls up makeup, and then you go like this, and it's like a line of good comments.
It's just makeup. Ew.
But I love doing it. I do every wrinkle. I do every wrinkle on my face.
Carissa, Nicole, stay off your face.
I know. It's like so many pimples. Okay, let's keep going. Indecisiveness.
Yes.
No. I know what I want and I do what I want.
Half the time.
I'm the worst.
Not drinking enough water. Used to be, but I've been really good the past month. I've been very, very good.
I mean, I could definitely drink more.
You stay hydrated, just not with water.
I'm always hydrated.
I have my phases.
Playing with your hair. I'm like on and off.
Yeah.
I play with my hair.
I noticed I was doing it a lot this time.
I play with my hair when I'm doing social media stuff. If I'm on Instagram, I'm always like this.
Yeah.
Or if I'm doing a YouTube video, I'm always touching my hair, fixing it. But in real life, if I'm talking to somebody, no.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, it's weird. Speaking too fast, yes.
Yes.
No.
No, she does talk really. She pronounces every word. Like, you know how people will say don't or won't? She goes, I will not. I do not. Like, she says the whole thing.
Or no, what's that word?
Abbreviation? No.
It's not abbreviation.
Commas.
No, it's an
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe.
What's that called? No.
Conjunctions.
Conjunctions.
Good job.
Skipping meals. Mama ain't skipping no meals.
I do. I don't mean to,
I need
but I
to.
eat like once or twice a day by accident.
I need to, but
Wow.
I don't. I add meals.
So, And last one, sleeping with makeup on. Not anymore.
No.
Never.
I do not.
I do, but I barely ever wear it.
But it's
so
the day she does wear makeup.
yeah.
Once every 2 weeks.
No, I do not. I'm like you, I used to, and then now it's just like, it grosses me out.
Yeah. Alright, so that was our game. Today was just a ton of jibber jabber, but we've been through it this week.
And have so much more to do.
It honestly feels like relieving to just talk. I feel like I've just not even spoke this week.
Weight off your shoulders.
Did I speak this week? Because I have been editing videos from last week. I haven't filmed this week because I've been in a super bad funk. I've talked through texting a lot, through Instagram typing, through all that kind of stuff, but I don't know last time I really talked. The only thing I do is talk crap when I play Mario Kart. That's it. I really haven't, like, Sam has worked every single day, like, comes home late at night. I haven't really talked to him.
Wait, what?
I'm done. Alright guys, that is gonna wrap up today's podcast. As always, it was all over the place, but that's just us.
That's just what we do.
Super exciting things coming this week. Hopefully by next podcast we can give you guys super juicy deets on exact time of launch and all that kind of stuff because it's getting down to the nitty gritty.
But in the meantime, go to www.thejackedlife.com.
And you don't need to spell it.
Enter
Please
your
don't.
email.
That makes me cringe. Your freaking Instagram story. Hi guys, so you guys can go to thejacklife.com. That is www.jacked, life.
Because jacked isn't spelled the way it is.
Then just spell that one. People know how to spell the in life.
Some people need to get a life.
Oh wow, good one.
So rude.
I'm just kidding, I love you.
This is back.
Feels good.
I need to go home to get another bath.
Good to get it out. I felt this pressuring, compounding on my chest, and it just feels so good to alleviate the stress that I've been
That's
feeling.
why people say therapy is good.
Did you hear how smart I just sounded?
I don't even know what
I
you
said compound and alleviate in the same sentence.
And you said conjunction.
I know. I don't think that's what it is still though. It's like a compound word maybe?
No.
No, it's a
Conjunction.
conjunction.
Yeah, it's conjunction. So we're gonna conjunction this off today.
Yeah. You should have stopped while you were
Alright, I was up. Okay, that's it for today's video and podcast.
This thing.
I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys.
But anyways, before you interrupted me, you needed to finish. Just go there, put your email address.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Sorry, you'll be notified as soon as the store launches.
And didn't you say already hundreds of people did it?
Huh?
Didn't you say hundreds of people already did it?
Yeah.
So if you ain't doing it, you ain't gonna get notified and then you're gonna miss out.
And it's very limited
Inventory.
at first until we start getting.
Until we see that you guys are gonna like be there and want the stuff, then
You're gonna have FOMO.
FOMO.
So we should have named the store FOMO Jacked. Oh gosh, just say goodbye.
Bye. I gotta go.
What was that?
I just swallowed it. Ew.